Hi again, everybody. My name is Greg Anderson, and this is the Good Timekeeping Show with Greg Anderson. And I've got a special video I wanted to make. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and I never quite knew exactly how to say it. And I put it off, and I kept thinking maybe a Christmas time video, maybe an Easter message, maybe some, and finally I just said, okay, I'm just going to say it today, and this will not be perfect. Bottom line, if I could summarize everything I want to encourage you to do, this is a call to action to you and an encouragement. I just want to say, be creative. Now, maybe you want me to elaborate just a little bit more on that. What do I really mean by that? Because you might be saying, but Greg, I'm not creative. I'm not an artist or a musician or an author or a craftsman. I'm just not a creative person. And if that's what you're saying, okay, I'm with you, but I want to also help to expand what you think of when you think of creativity, okay? Because I think if I were to boil down what is creativity, creativity means you take unorganized material and you reorganize it into something that's more useful to you. That's creativity. And in that case, you're doing it all the time. You may be doing it so much that you're kind of feeling overwhelmed by it, but I still want to kind of adjust your attitude towards it, because I really think there's a strong possibility that if you have a good attitude about your role in creation as this thing that mankind is doing here, you will feel a better sense of who you are and where you belong in this grand universe. Okay? Wow. But I really mean it. I just want to be encouraging to you, because creativity could mean, okay, I've got a bunch of ideas kind of organized in my head, and I've got a blank page, and I'm an author. And so what I do is I take all these ideas here and I organize them onto the page so that they'll be more useful to me and to other people that can see my now organized idea on the page. That's creativity. This playhouse here started out as a pile of lumber. Well, actually started out as an idea, and then it turned into gathering the resources. And this took a lot longer than I wanted to, but then eventually we had a pile of lumber. And then within a few weeks, we had the playhouse. So that's creativity. Okay, no, that's construction. No, that's creativity. You see, if I were to go a little bit a different direction here, but to me it's the same direction. You see, I have religious beliefs, and you don't have to have religious beliefs, and I don't mean to hit you over the head with this, but in my religious perspective, we are all children of a divine creator who created all of this stuff for us and then said, okay, now it's your turn. Here it is. So here we are in this world. I'm asking you to deliberately participate in this great process of creation to which we were divinely called. All right, too heavy? All right, because I'll back it off. I know some people say that, I'm not religious, I'm anti-religious. Even people that have that attitude, which is fine, sometimes report that if they live the lifestyle of a religious person anyway, without believing it, they still find it makes their life better. So if I could encourage you to participate in that, then I'd like to. So when I think of creativity, okay, here's I'm trying to motivate you. Okay, you can set aside the religious stuff for a moment if you want to. I'm betting that there's something that is around you close by right now, even as you're watching this video, that you're saying, I've always meant to get around to doing this. Maybe it's an unfinished project. Maybe it's just some stuff you need to clean up, organize, throw away, clean the garage, repaint something. These are all acts of creation, and I want you to feel really, really happy with yourself when you do those things. Now you might be saying, Greg, are you trying to tell me that if I clean up the garage, that's going to be some sort of a spiritual religious experience? Yeah. In fact, your spouse might even think it's a miracle. And so I'm going to ask you, and this is, you do this or not, but I want to think that I've helped inspire somebody to do something creative, something that you've been putting off, something that seemed a little too hard to do and took a little bit longer than you wanted to get it all together. But you could even start with just the little things. Fix that little thing that's been bugging you. That you can fix. Just do that and think of it as this, oh wow, it's a great act of creation and I have done something very meaningful today. And make it a habit, a daily habit of being deliberate about your creativity and taking some satisfaction in what you're able to accomplish. So go ahead, make something you've been meaning to make, fix something you've been meaning to fix, clean something you've been meaning to clean. That next idea of what you want to do, let that process, let that come to reality and create that too. And even if all you make is you make someone's day by doing something for them, that's creativity. And that's going to make you feel right with the universe. And that's all for now. And you know, part of what inspired me to finally just do this is the recent death of Alan Osmond. Alan Osmond was the oldest of the performing Osmond brothers. And I got one chance it's been about 15 years ago, to interview Alan Osmond for a project I was working on, and he was wonderful. He is wonderful. He recently passed away just a few days ago. And I thought, you know, Alan Osmond would have known how to do this, how to give a message like this without detracting from the reason you came to see Alan Osmond, which is, you know, you wanted to see singing and dancing and a good show. And he just knew how to strike that balance, and maybe I don't. But what it inspired me about the passing of Alan Osmond was, I just got to do this. This is the video that's been rattling through my head for a long, long time. I finally just got to organize this and get it out there so it'll help somebody. And that's what I meant to do today. So I'll be back to the regular kind of content on this channel very, very soon. But I still wanted to leave you with this one. Go out there, be happy, do something great. You don't even have to tell me about it, but you'll know. And that's enough for me. All right. I'll see you soon on another episode of the Good Timekeeping Show.